Hello everyone, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. It's currently half energy in the vortex, so I figured why not show a showcase of all of the 10-man bosses currently released with the same team of 5 units only. And we're going to be doing every mission as well for all the bosses. So let's go ahead and get into it and show you what we're going to be doing. So to start off, we're going to be doing Sheraton for the Holy Rod. It's one of the first 10-man boss. And our missions are do it in 20 turns, finish with an Esper, and deal Earth and Dark damage. Now, as you can see, we're going to be using a pretty expensive team. This is not really a guide, this is more of just something cool to watch. But the team is going to be Wilhelm. Now, he's got passive Provoke and some decent Spirit and hit points. A lot of these bosses ambush, so passive Provoke is quite helpful for that. Other than that, defense and Spirit. And we need status immunity on the whole team. Rem is going to be our healer, our re-raise, our mission completion, mana regen, all the cool stuff. And she's just got a lot of spirit, a little bit of defense, and survival to the resistance to all the statuses. Zargabath is going to be our support, our buffer, stop immunity, re-raises, mana regen, etc. And he's also going to do physical chaining for some of the bosses. And he's got, as you can see, the usual. Beryl is going to be our multifunctional unit. He can do breaks, he can do magical cover, he can do chaining with Frievia. And that's, the majority of what he does. And then he's got status immunity as well. Frievia is going to be the primary damage dealer, because a lot of these bosses switch between physical and magic immunity, and she can handle both of them. So she's geared in hybrid to equal attack and magic. And she's got hybrid gear, status immunity, the usual. And that's our team. That's all the units we're going to be using. So let's get right into it. So these first few bosses are quite easy. They're some of them are more than a year old, like Sheraton. So they're going to be dying very, very quickly. But that'll be, quick and easy to see. And for those of you that haven't actually done the 10-man fights yet, this will give you some incentive to go in and just blow through the early ones really quickly and easily. And once it eventually loads, it will. Alright, so Wilhelm's going to go ahead and use Impregnable. That gives him his mitigation buff. We're going to go ahead and use Arcadia's Might for buffing the whole team. Rem is going to give us AoE re-raise. Not that we need it at all, but it's good to have. So we're going to go ahead and break the attack and magic with Beryl. And now Frievia will easily push the boss to the next phase all by herself. Yeah, like the powerful units back when she came out were like Luneth and Lightning, so, she has nothing against 7-star DPS. Alright, so we need to kill the boss with an Esper for one of the missions. So let's go ahead and fill the Esper gauge with Rem. Zargabath will prepare. Actually, let's go ahead and let's do this. So we will chain, and we will chain. So Zargabath is going to summon Behemoth, and then we'll chain on Sheraton. And that takes out Sheraton, and then here comes Behemoth for the kill with an Esper mission, complete. Wilhelm's going to go ahead and absolute defense, because these are not broken, and they're going to chain pretty hard on him. Yeah, that would have killed him otherwise, but a 90% resistance cooldown takes care of that. So we do still need to do Earth and Dark damage as well. So we're going to go ahead and dual cast Quake and Bio. Now the way Rem is casting Bio is she's on Rompu, and that gives her Dark damage. So there's Earth damage and there's Dark damage. And we'll go ahead and kill one of these with the Chainers. Excellent. We'll guard Wilhelm, and we'll rejuvenate Wilhelm with Zargabath. He's not going to die, but, why not? Alright. So we've dealt Earth and Dark damage. We killed the main body with an Esper, and we did it within 30 turns. That is to say, we did it in 4 turns. Of course, the first boss is the easiest, as to be expected. And we're moving right along to Elmath. Alright, Elmath for the Mace of Thor. I think this is the Mace of Thor. Thor's Mace. Mace of Zeus, my bad. Anyway, the missions are within 30 turns. We need to deal thunder, light, and dark damage, and finish with magic. So we're going to make a small change here. This boss uses a lot of lightning damage, so we're going to take off the Panzer Omega, and we're going to give the Metal Burrow instead. It's a little bit less defensive spirit, but it doesn't have that penalty to thunder. And we are low on energy, but we've got tons and tons of energy potions. I actually don't use these hardly ever, except to make videos, so let's use some. I think I mentioned, but the Vortex is currently half off energy, so this is a great time to catch up on Trials for those of you that haven't done it yet. Alright, so once again, this boss is about a year old. He's going to be very, very easy for this team. You know, 7-star units just crush all this old stuff. But it'll still be fun to watch. Hopefully, at least. Alright, so the usual, we're going to go ahead and Arcadia's Might for the buff. We're going to Empire as well. Actually, we're going to Impregnable with Wilhelm for the mitigation. Oh, that X doesn't stack with. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. It doesn't matter. Yeah, this fight's super easy. So we need to deal Thunder, Dark, and Holy damage. So we're going to Banish and Bio. That's Dark and Holy. We'll do Thunder next turn. And like before, Frievria will easily push the boss to the next threshold by herself. Yeah. Alright, so here comes the a bunch of hits on Wilhelm. I shouldn't have used Taunt because he has passive Taunt. I mean, he's not gonna die, but he's gonna take a little bit of damage. Oh, that was nothing. And he counter healed back up anyway, who cares? Alright, so we still need to deal thunder damage for the mission. So we'll go ahead and take care of that with Rem. Let's dual cast Tornado and Thundega. Now the reason I'm casting Tornado is just for some Esper Crystals. Alright, we're going to break the Spirit on this top arm. And Frievia will go ahead and kill it off for us. Now this is going to make the boss permanently immune to physical, but it allows us to do that last mission to finish the magic. And we'll go ahead and Vengeance Blade this arm. Now, Zargabath is not going to kill it by himself, so it's fine. And we'll go ahead and D-Rod Crusher the main body. Now we'll go ahead and break the good attack on the body. We will break the defensive spirit of this arm with Barrel. We'll just go ahead and heal with Ram. We don't need any more limit crystals. We've got enough with Barrel, which is why we wanted them. I'll go ahead and Vengeance Blade. And this will take care of this arm. Outstanding. So the only mission remaining at this point is finish the body with magic. And we'll take care of that in just a moment. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cover with Wilhelm. We're going to break the boss's spirit with Rim, with her flying daggers attack. Let's see here. We're going to Arcadia's Light with Zarg. And we're going to chain on the boss. Actually, I think he's immune to Barrel's attack, but we're going to do it anyway. Yeah, it's not chaining, but it doesn't matter. As you see, Frievia crushes him super easy. Alright, here comes the threshold. A little painful on Wilhelm. I actually should have used a cooldown on him, but whatever. Alright, so Wilhelm will finger snap the boss's buffs away. We'll final doink for the good break. And we need to finish with magic. Alright, so Zarg will... if I can find it, let's see. Arcadia's Crest on Frievia, just for the good buff. Make sure she finishes them off for us. And we'll dual cast Holy with Rim and Frievia will Frostflower Blitz. So let's do that and do that. And we finish the last boss. And then here comes the Holy for mission credit. There it is. Alright. Now an app complete. All missions. Now we're going to be heading over to Alphena for the, I think it's called the Dragon's Whisker. It's the spear, which is actually a pretty good spear. Most of these 10-man items are actually pretty good. The problem is a few of them are kind of niche, like that mace, but like this spear is a really good spear. Anyway, so we need to do 5 more limit bursts. That's going to take a little bit of time, unfortunately, but we'll be alright. Defeat with an Esper and within 30 turns. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and give Wilhelm Carbuncle, because Carbuncle has auto limit, which is going to speed it up a little bit. And we can put Panzer Omega back on him, on this guy, because this boss does not use lightning attacks, so that lightning penalty is no big deal. Yeah, there we go, we're good. Alright, let's get into it. So the missions were finish with an Esper, use 5 limits, and within 30 turns. I think I mentioned that. So he's going to ambush with like a self buff that makes him mitigate damage, but it's not immunity, so we don't really care. All right, because we need to do the an Esper mission, we're going to go ahead and re-raise Rem like before, and Rem will sacrifice herself to fill the Esper gauge. Wilhelm is going to impregnable. We will break the attack in magic. And then Frievia will just punch. Because we need to fill the Esper gauge. We don't want to really deal much damage. As you can see, we didn't even attack this guy. He took 5% of his health. So he's very, very weak. Or fragile, I should say. Alright, so Zarg will go ahead and Arcadia's Might. We'll guard Wilhelm. Rem's gonna dual cast. Actually, no, we need a heal. So we're gonna Tornado and a heal. And we're just gonna punch with these two for Esper Crystals. Alright, so we should get 1 limit burst next turn. From the counterattacks. Alright, actually we got a few limits. Alright, so limit, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3 limits. We'll go ahead and expose Guilt again. And we'll just punch. Ugh, that's a lot of damage. Alright, so here's the first threshold, Magnum Opus. No big deal. So I don't want to actually push the boss yet. So we're going to guard everyone, actually, and try to get some limit crystals. Alright, here's another threshold. We pushed 2 thresholds a moment ago, by the way. That's why this is happening like this. Alright, we're good now. So we're going to go ahead and final doink. And we're going to Flower Assault. We're going to Vengeance Blade. We're going to... I don't think the boss actually even uses AoE physical, but we're going to do this anyway. And Rem's going to Flying Dagger, and we'll just, boom, hit him with everything. Try to get as many limit crystals as possible. We need to do one more limit burst before the fight's over. And I think we just filled Zargabath, maybe? Oh, well, Wilhelm is filled anyway, so in any case, we're good. Alright, so the boss is going to mana drain us next turn, but we have Rem, so we don't really care. So let's do a limit burst. Oh, it's the wrong skill. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh no, we're not ready yet. So let's go ahead and Alexander's Crest as well. And yeah, the boss is immune, unfortunately. No big deal. That was the wrong heal, but that's fine. Alright, here comes the mana drain. But it's not too much of a problem. I'll go ahead and refill the mana with Rem. Rem can use her her limit crystals to fill the mana bar, which is really awesome. Alright. So we're going to be good next turn. Let's go ahead and do that. Wilhelm will provoke. Zarg will Arcadius Mike. We're losing all the mana anyway. Alright, so we're going to win next turn. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Rem doesn't have enough limit crystals to fill the mana. Yeah, Rem can't fill the mana bar. Ooh. Alright, that's no problem. So we'll discard. And Rem will give us re-raise, because why not? There's the mana drain again. Irritating. Oh, and Wilhelm got stopped too. How lovely. Alright. He's not going to mana drain us anymore. That was a threshold that... We pushed like 3 thresholds at once, is why that happened. But it's no big deal. Alright, I'm pretty sure Rem can give us mana now. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and give us some mana. Zarg will Prismatic Barrier. Barrel will Final Doink, and we'll discard free Eviat for now. We'll kill him next turn. Alright, let's see here. We will Dispel with Rim. If I can find it. Dispel, prepare Mega Flare, and Frostflower Blitz. So it's Mega Flare and Frostflower Blitz. So we use 5 limits. We finished with an Esper, and we did it within 30 turns. Yeah, it took a little bit longer than I expected because Rem didn't get enough crystals, but you know, no big deal. We won on turn 11 instead of turn 8. All right, next up is Tegmine, who is, or used to be, one of the harder 10-man fights. Alright, so for this one, we're going to keep Wilhelm on Carbuncle because we want him to have some Holy Resist. But the missions are finish with a Limit Burst, deal Ice, Lightning, Wind, and Earth damage, and within 30 turns. But as I was saying, we want to keep him on Carbuncle for the Holy Resist, but we do need to give Wilhelm Death Immunity. So we're going to find Safety Bit in this horrible pile of items that is always hard to find everything in. Safety bit, where are you? There it is. Yeah, the inventory system in this game really needs an update. Oh, but anyway, let's get into it. So the boss is going to ambush with a instant death attack, but that's why we put on the safety bit, and with passive provoke and death immunity, the ambush death is going to do nothing. So we're okay with that. Come on. There we go. Alright, there's the instant death that Wilhelm immunes. Not a problem. Alright, so we'll go ahead and Impregnable, you know, the usual stuff. We'll expose to guilt. Rem is going to start up on those elemental missions. So we need to deal Tornado and Quake. That's Wind and Earth damage has now been completed. Let's see here. Zarg is going to give us a buff. And Frievia will Frostflower Blitz. Alright, Wilhelm is now going to cover. We need to do lightning damage. So now we've done Ice, Lightning, Wind, and Earth. Outstanding. Force of Light. Frostflower Blitz. This would probably push the threshold. Oh wait a minute, he's currently immune to Barrel's attacks. Boo! No big deal. So let's rejuvenate Wilhelm. Gives him re-raise. He's not going to die, but it's better to be safe. Alright, let's go ahead and do Arcadia's Might for that good buff. Barrel will break attack and magic. We're going to guard Wilhelm. And Rem is going to Tornado for Esper Crystals. Excellent. So Rem's got her Limit Burst ready, so she'll help us on the final turn to kill with a Limit Burst. We've done all the elemental missions, and we're going to win in 30 turns. And here's the AoE. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 of them, but with a Guardian cover tank, it's minimal damage. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and push the boss. We're going to Penance Poke. We're going to Flower Assault. And we're going to Vengeance Blade. We're going to refresh our AoE cover. And Rem's going to give us AoE re-raise. I don't think anyone's going to die, but, you know, better safe than sorry. This final phase can be a little bit dangerous. there's going to be like some physical AoE, some instant death that Wilhelm's immune to. It's going to go to him. And there's the death, but he's immune. As you can see, a little bit painful. That's a 7-star tank and still took half his life bar. But of course, he's wearing like clothing and stuff as well. So we'll guard. Well, actually, we'll just reload everyone. We'll just reload everyone and use Rem's limit, and let's finish the fight. There it is. We finished with Rem's limit burst. We did it in 30 turns. We did 5 turns actually, and we dealt Ice, Thunder, Wind, and Earth damage. Not too bad. Not too bad. Next up is going to be Althea. Alright, we need to make a few changes for this this setup. Nothing too big. So the missions are defeat with magic, evoke 2 espers, and defeat Althea within 30 turns. So we're going to go ahead and put him on Odin first so he can dispel. We don't need death immunity, so we're going to give him the Rico's wingsuit again, because that gives him a charge of blink. And we're going to swap Beryl over to Phoenix so he can resurrect if things go poorly. I think we're going to be okay, but it's always better to be safe. And one more change we're going to make is we're going to drop Rem, and we're going to give her the Raven Cloak, so she doesn't get targeted if, like I mentioned, things go poorly. Alright, here we go. So the boss is going to ambush with a self buff and a really powerful physical attack. You can't evade the attack, but you can blink it. So that Rico's wingsuit is going to allow Wilhelm to survive the ambush with a charge of blink. It's pretty convenient. Now, if you don't have the Rico's wingsuit, you can just raise your tank. No big deal. Especially because he's got passive provoke, so it's fine. And here comes the snap. It's going to boom. There you go. You saw the miss. Alright, so Wilhelm's going to go ahead and cover. Empire is with us. And we're going to use Frievia to Saber Plunge and dispel the boss. Then Beryl is going to expose Guilt. We need to summon 2 espers. So we're going to go ahead and rejuvenate Rem for the re-raise and do the usual. We're going to kill her to get an esper gauge. And we'll actually summon it next turn. Alright, so there's the first mission, or the first Esper ready to go. Alright, we're going to go ahead and use Wilhelm's absolute defense here. Rem is going to do okay. Actually, Rem is going to AoE re-raise. Yeah. So we're going to summon the first Esper, get that out of the way. Now you'll notice the boss is currently buffed. We're not dispelling the boss, we're just going to attack. Because with Wilhelm's buff, I think we'll be okay. And we might actually push the next threshold even. Oh, even better. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so we skipped all that craziness. No big deal. Alright. That's why we did AoE re-raise. Alright, so is the boss still buffed? He is. So let's go ahead and, first of all, let's dual cast a raise. And a heal. We'll Saber Plunge that buff away. Beryl will, that's not it. Beryl will break. Alright, and Zarg will give us the good cooldown. Yeah, much better without the buff up. Alright, let's see here. Is Rem's sacrifice up yet again? Next turn. That's not a problem. So we'll go ahead and dual cast. Let's see. A heal. Actually, that's all we need is a heal. Oh well, we'll just heal twice. No big deal. Wilhelm will cover. Beryl will final doink. I love that name. Let's go ahead and rejuvenate Wilhelm, because he might die here. And Frievia will Frostflower Blitz one time. Alright. Snap. I hate snap. Oh jeez. We lost too many. We lost a lot of people. And the boss buffed himself. Ugh. Alright, no big deal. Well, it is a big deal, but we're gonna fix it. We pushed too many thresholds. I shouldn't have attacked Frievia. That was my bad. So let's see. So I need to raise Zarg and heal. Yeah. Alright, so Wilhelm will finger snap the boss, get rid of those buffs, and then Beryl will break the boss. Oh, another threshold, I guess. Ugh! So annoying. Alright. Yeah, I pushed too many thresholds. So let's raise Wilhelm. Go ahead and raise Zargabath again. Beryl will cover for us. He's got plenty of spirit. Yeah, this is going kind of messy because this mission I need to do. Oh. Oh, the boss buffed himself again, that's why. Alright, we'll come back eventually. Let's go ahead and raise these two. And let's Prismatic Barrier for some resistance. See if we can get back in action. Hey, I think we're going to be okay. Maybe. Let's see here. So let's dual cast. A raise and a heal. Zarg will dispel the boss, and I should wait for Wilhelm to come back. There we go. Zarg will dispel the boss and rejuvenate Wilhelm. And then Beryl will break again. I could have killed the boss a long time ago, but I'm stalling to get that Esper mission done. That's the only problem here. Alright, here we go. Excellent, excellent. So let's see. We need a dual cast. Let's see, a raise and a heal. We need a cover. We need a break. And next turn will finally be good to kill the boss. Oh, another threshold. What a pain. Did he buff himself? Of course he did. It's fine. Let's go ahead and raise him. We'll AoE re-raise. We will Word of Law for the mitigation. And Frievia will... Where's that? Where's Ice Block? Ice Block to make herself survive. Finally. Alright, everyone's alive. That's what I've been waiting for. Alright. So we summoned another Esper. There we go. Finished with... So we summoned 2 Espers. That took forever to get 2 Espers off. I should have done that at the beginning of the fight. That was my mistake. Alright. So now we're going to cast Ultima and chain the boss to finish with magic. So there it is. And here comes Ultima. Finish with magic. Whew! What a pain. That was... I shouldn't have rushed that. I should have done all those missions in Phase 1, and then we would have been good. But I kind of rushed into Phase 2, which was much more challenging. Whatever, we did it. We summoned 2 Espers, we killed them with magic, we did it in 30 turns. Very, very messily. That's on me. But we're good. Alright, moving right along. Bindamatrix. Alright, so for this guy, we need to evoke Golem, no limit burst, and defeat within 30 turns. No limits kind of suck. That means we can't use Barrel's good break. But anyway, we're going to put Barrel back on. Actually, we're just going to leave Barrel on Phoenix. So we need to summon Golem, so we'll put that on Wilhelm. We need death immunity again, because the boss does death. So somewhere in this mess is the safety bit. Safety bit. And we need to do non-elemental damage, because the boss, what's it called? She has a phase where she goes immune to ice, which kind of sucks. Alright, so, let's see. So we're going to use... Well, let's go to Frievia first. She's going to lose a lot of damage from this. We're going to use Sorcery. Hayamoto, we're going to use, actually, Fire, Ice, Thunder, Water. We can use Holy attacks. So we'll use, Sword of Magic. We're going to use Excalibur. So I'm going to make this easy. Holy Weapons. Which one's my good one? There it is. Not that it's very good, but it's good enough. And instead of Frost Needle, we're going to go with another Excalibur. Alright. Let's do it. I don't remember if Bindamatrix ambushes us or not. Maybe? We're going to find out, I guess. Oh, she does. Immune to physical. Okay, so this will be all on Frievia here. So we're going to Impregnable. Actually, no, we're going to use a good magic break. And then we're going to use a regular magic break. Zarg will give us Arcadius Light. Do we need to do any kind of elemental damage? No, we don't. We're going to do Undying Aspiration for the re-raise. And then Frievia will use Frostflower Blitz. Using ice damage is okay in this phase. We're going to do a lot more damage once I break his spirit. before I do that, I want to get that mission up, this mission out the way. Alright, so Rem is going to summon Eidolon. We're going to summon Golem. So summon Golem mission is done. We're going to break the spirit on the boss. And now we're going to rejuvenate Willow. Now we should deal more damage. Oh yeah, much better. Next phase time. Alright, that's no big deal. Alright, so we're going to break the boss's magic again. Now we can do some good chaining. So let's go ahead and do a penance poke. Oops, wrong one. Penance poke, flower assault. Let's just do that. Oh, I should have chained with Zargabath. I'm so bad at this game. Oh, whatever. So let's rejuve her, and I should have done this first. Let's do a Siphon Spear. Confession without the mana drain. Nah, who cares? Alright, so let's go ahead and break the attack. We'll go ahead and Force of Light, and we'll go back to Frostflower Blitz. Next threshold. There we go. Zarg is going to... Let's do a Word of Law. And a heal. Yeah, so the missions are no limits. We already summoned Golem, so no limits in 30 turns. So yeah, we're good. So I think this is the phase where he's immune to ice. Yes, he is immune to ice. Alright, do we still have re-raise? I don't think so. Oh, we do. Okay. So we're immune to ice, so we're going to Penance Poke. Kriavia is going to... Oh, we need a dual cast because she's true double hand. Flower Assault. Zarg is going to chain. We're going to push this threshold right now. We're going to break that. And Rem is going to re-raise on herself because she killed herself earlier and lost it. Alright. There we go. Got out of this irritating ice phase. Alright, here's a powerful threshold attack that we knew was coming. Alright, let's see. All her stats are still broken. This phase, she's immune to physical. Okay. So we'll break magic again. Barrel will break defense and spirit. Rem will heal. And Zarg will give us a good cooldown. And we'll go back to Frostflower Blitz. Excellent. Here comes a powerful AoE again. Oh, we lost somebody. Boo! Alright, we'll fix that. Let's see here. Let's raise Kriavia and heal up the threshold. Let's see, we can't use a limit burst, which really sucks. Where's the one that gives cooldowns? That's not it. What did I have in mode? I think this is it. I think it is. Alright, so that should have given us a mitigation buff. And now we're going to Arcadius Light. Wilhelm's going to break the spirit again. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. So we need a little bit of mana on Zargabath, so we'll do that. We'll rejuvenate Wilhelm. Wilhelm will break the magic on the boss. I think the boss's defensive spirit is still broken. It is. And he's immune to magic this phase. It's not a problem. Let's Force of Light. And let's Frostflower Blitz. Push that last 50% threshold. Alright, here we go. So this will be a bunch of Dispels, Gravities, that kind of stuff. And a Death Attack we are immune, of course. Alright, did the boss buff himself? No. Let's see, but she did Dispel us. So we're going to dual cast a heal. Actually, we're going to dual cast double heals. Alright, Zarg will... Oh, Arcadius Might's not ready. That sucks. What does this other one do? Yeah, Arcadius Light. And let's Empirist with us. And we'll go ahead and chain. Actually, I'm going to Total Eclipse, and I'm going to activate Engard. Go for the kill next turn. Yeah, I wanted Barrel to be ready for this. Alright, we're good. So let's go for it. So we're going to Penance Poke. We're going to triple cast. So we're going to triple cast Flower, Flower, and then Frost Repose. And then we're going to Vengeance Blade. We're going to heal just to be safe. And we're going to Guard Wolf to be safe. So there we go. I'm sure it's going to kill him. Oh, maybe it won't. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. The final Frost Repose came in at the end and got us the kill. Okay, so we did it in 30 turns. We summoned Golem, and we didn't use any Limit Burst, which made that kind of hard, actually, because this team is kind of based on Barrel's good Limit Burst for those hard phases. But we made it okay. Alright, next up is Brachium. Now we're getting to the harder fights. I think we'll be okay. So the missions are 3 or more Espers, defeat with an Esper, and within 30 turns. Alright, let's see what changes we're going to make. We're going to go back to ice damage, actually. Let's see, ice. Which one? The one with hit points. Yeah, that's the one I use on him. And then we're going back to ice. The other needle is for her. And oh, wait, no, we need to go non-elemental for this boss. Do we? Yeah, because the final phase. Oh, my bad. So back to, we're going non-elemental. So we're going to, where's Ulrich's? Give me some more limit fill. Non-elemental. For the final phase, the boss puts up a irritating. That's the wrong one. Where's my sorcery? The boss puts up a one sec. There it is, Massimoon. Alright, the boss puts up a immunity to everything except fire. Actually, fire would be better here. I'm sorry for the delays. Fire. Let's Flaming Blade. Actually, no, we're already using. Get his passives going. We're going to keep him on that. Those fires are terrible. We're not using that fire. Yeah, we're good. We're gonna keep it this way. And we don't need death immunity. It helps. I mean, it doesn't. It does not help. The boss does use death, but death immunity will not prevent it. All right, there we go. We're good. We're good. And I forgot to give Wilhelm Odin. Oh, mistake. So Wilhelm cannot dispel now. That was a big mistake. It's gonna make it harder later in the fight, but we'll deal with it. All right, so he's gonna ambush us with an instant kill on our tank. This cannot be prevented. No matter what you do, he's just dead. But we'll bring him back. Alright. How rude. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and dual cast a Raise and a Dispel. Barrel will break the boss's attack and magic. Wait for the Dispel to happen. There we go. Zarg is going to give Rejuvenate to Rem. We need to do Esper things soon. And we want to just kind of hang out for now, so we're not pushing the boss too hard. So we need to summon 3 Espers. It's kind of annoying. Alright, so we're going to summon that first Esper. Let's go ahead and cover with Wilhelm. Dark Flames, whatever. And we'll use Word of Law for the mitigation. And we'll just guard for area. Okay. Let's break the boss's attack. We could use a Limit Burst on Barrel, but there's no point yet. We'll just punch with these two. We'll rejuvenate Wilhelm because he's gonna get killed real soon. And Rem is going to dual cast Tornado just to give us some extra Esper crystals. Alright, so the boss buffed himself. We actually don't care about that buff. I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and push the boss to the next phase. This should push it. Oh geez, pushed too far actually. Whoops! Alright, so Empire is with us. Oh, actually the boss is going to dispel us and gravity us, so why am I doing any of this? Good question, I have no idea. Alright, so this is going to be a dispel and a gravity attack. Alright, so we're going to Saber Plunge to dispel the boss. And then we're going to Exposed Guilt to break the boss. And we push 2 thresholds, so he's going to do the same thing again. I think. So we're going to Empire is with us and Curagia. And we're going to rejuvenate Wilhelm to be safe. Alright, yeah, so I think the next turn is going to be another threshold. So we'll just guard, heal, and punch. Here comes the next gravity threshold. Yeah, Dark Judgment. See, we pushed the 90 and the 70 at the same time. It kind of like queued them up to happen. All right, same thing. We're going to Saber Plunge. Then Beryl is going to break the attack in magic. Wilhelm will Empire is with us. We will Curage ya. And let's go ahead and give us a nice stat buff with Arcadian Light. Excuse me. Alright, so now we're just looking for impregnable. We're looking for Esper Crystals is all we're really doing now. Once we get that next Esper done, we'll be ready for the final part. Alright, and Assassination, Anticipation, that means next turn he's going to one-shot Wilhelm. No matter what, Wilhelm's dead. So we'll go ahead and Saber Plunge. We'll break the boss again. We'll rejuvenate Wilhelm because he's going to die. Rem will re-raise herself just in case she gets killed after Wilhelm. It's unlikely, but you never know. Undying Wish. And Wilhelm will do a good attack break on the boss. Alright, here comes the Behead. Blah. And yeah, there's the attack on the team. No big deal. Alright. Break attack, and we're just trying to get an Esper Crystal. Boss doesn't want to cooperate. At this point, I could have used Rem's cooldown to get it. I'm trying to get Esper Crystal naturally, and then I'll use Rem's cooldown right afterwards. Right, I'm not going to bother dispelling his defense buff yet, because I don't want to kill him until we're ready. This Empire is with us. We'll heal Rem, and we'll just punch. Give me those Esper Crystals. Oh, this is... what pain. Alright. Behead's coming next round. Still no Esper Crystals. Alright, let's rejuvenate Wilhelm. Let's Saber Plunge the boss. Let's break the attack. You know what? I don't even care. There. And then Flames of Rebirth will bring Rem back. I'll just wait 4 more turns. I'll stop attacking in this phase. I got tired of the crystals not dropping. Alright, so now we're just going to wait on Rem's cooldown. Zarg will Arcadius Light. And we'll just guard. Yeah, I know this is kind of boring, I'm sorry, but I wanted to show that I really can do it with all missions. And we need 1 more Esper, 3 Espers, and finish with an Esper. Alright, hide in the dark. We don't really care about that. As you can see, he's not dropping crystals. But Rem's sacrifice cooldowns is really short, so it'll be up again real soon. Let's rejuvenate Wilhelm because we're going to have to suicide him soon. Alright, I think this is going to be Behead into Anticipation soon. Yeah, and Anticipation for Behead or whatever. Next turn, Rem can kill herself. How sweet. Alright, so let's dispel the boss. Do a good break with Wilhelm. Let's give Rem re-raise, so when she kills herself next round, we're good. And we'll just wait. Alright. Let's see. So Rem. There it is. We're finally ready for the last phase. So let's go ahead and Force of Light, and let's push it. Now I'm not going to bother doing anything else because the boss dispels and does gravity and all that goodness, so we don't really care. He also imbues us with darkness, which is annoying. And he charms Wilhelm, but we're okay with that. So he buffed himself. Let's see. So Rem is gonna dual cast a heal and a dispel. If I can find it. Dispel. So we're going to heal, and then we're going to target the Dispel to Barrel to get rid of that Dark Imbue. Alright, Barrel is going to Final Doink. That gives a good break. Zarg is going to give us a good mitigation buff. And Frievia will just Ice Block. Alright. So that takes care of that. Let's see here. Rem is going to dual cast, let's see, Erase. And Dispel, get rid of that other darkness imbue. Off of Frievia. Excellent. Alright. Time to kill the boss. So we're going to Penance Poke. He is still broken, right? Yeah. So we're going to Penance Poke. We're going to Flower Assault. And we're going to summon Behemoth. That summons the third Esper. And finish with an Esper. There it is, and there's Behemoth. Alright, all missions on Brachium complete. Next up is Shala. So Shala, what are our missions? Our missions are evoke Tetra 5 or more limits and within 30 turns. Alright, so now we're going back to ice damage, which is Hayamoto. Oops, is that the right one? Yes, Hayamoto for him. That would be Frievia's Needle for him. Not that one, it's this one. And Frevia's Needle for her. Alright. Shala does not use instant death. We need to summon Tetra. Who's going to do that? Let's go ahead and put Tetra on Zargabath. And 5 or more limits. Oh yeah, is he using... He is. Alright, let's do it. Oh, we have 2 more bosses, so that's 40 more energy. So we're good. Alright, so 30 turns, evoke Tetra, and 5 or more limits. And here comes the ambush. It's going to dodge one and hit the other one really hard. Yep, so hard that it killed him. Boo! Whatever. Alright. That's because the boss wasn't broken yet. So let's raise. And we'll hit Tornado just for some limit crystals. We'll break the boss. Zarg will give us a nice buff, and we'll punch. We need to use 5 limits. It's going to take a while. As you can see, we're getting to the harder bosses. They hit quite hard. Let's see. Rem will dual cast a heal. And I guess Tornado again, just for more crystals. We'll use the good attack break on Wilhelm. We'll go ahead and cover with Barrel. And let's use a Word of Law for the mitigation. Alright, here comes the physically magical AoE, but we've got Barrel for that. Oh, I should have given Wilhelm an elemental weapon too, so he can actually help get crystals. Ugh, that's annoying. Let's go ahead and do a good magic break. Rem will... we're good. We're good for now. So I'm going to rejuvenate Rem for the re-raise, and Rem will summon Eidolon. Alright, there we go. Let's see here. No, I don't want to push the boss quite yet. Yeah, I don't want to push the boss yet. So we'll just punch. This is going to be a physical AoE, I believe. Maybe. Yeah, there it is. Not too bad. Alright, so here's one limit burst. There's Tetra, so there's 2 of the missions complete. We're just gonna punch, and let's see, dual cast a heal. If I can find it. No, Tornado is happening, and then a heal. Alright, we're almost ready. Almost ready. There's 2 limits. Let's go ahead and Arcadia's Light. I think we need a refresh cover. Let's refresh the good attack break. And we'll reload Rim. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot to do Wilhelm's weapon. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and final doink. And we're going to Vengeance Blade and Flower Assault. And Rim is going to AoE re-raise. And Wilhelm is going to do nothing. Just guard. Alright, here we go. I'm going to push that next phase now, I think. So that's 3 Limit Bursts we've done. Excellent. Alright, so we've got Re-Raise, we've got Barrel's Cover Up, we're going to get Charmed. People might die. Alright, so we've got 2 turns to deal with these arms. So let's see here. Let's see if I can pull this off. Dispel. So we're going to Dispel the right arm as well as Wilhelm. Excellent. So Wilhelm's going to guard. Actually, no. Let's see. Let's see if we can one-shot this arm. Let's see. Penance Poke. No, we're using Ice. So Force of Light, Saber Arch, Frost Flower Blitz. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got it. Outstanding. On the left arm, we're going to break the attack with Wilhelm. And Zarg will do another Limit Burst. I should have actually done that before attacking. My bad. Alright, let's see here. Zarg will Blade of Justice the body to get rid of that buff they put on himself. And let's see if we can finish off the body. Excellent. So we need to do Limit Burst, Limit Burst. Alright, so we've summoned Tetra, we've done 5 Limit Bursts. We've done all the missions. It's just a matter of finishing the sky off. We will Dispel with Zarg. Not Dispel. Dispel, Rem will break the Spirit. Alright, break the Spirit. And kill it. So there's Shala. All missions in 9 turns. We summoned Tetra, we did 5 limits. All missions. Not too bad. And 1 fight to go. Nuking, the latest fight. Alright, so we need to finish with a Limit Burst, do it in 30 turns, and deal Ice, Lightning, Wind, and Earth damage. That's pretty easy. Any changes needed? Oh yeah, and we need to use Holy Weapons. So let's swap this back to Holy. Excalibur. Holy, the other Excalibur, and that's not it. And we'll use Lightbringer. Actually, is Splendor better? No, it's not. Alright, there we go. Let's check all our Espers. Oh yeah, we don't want him on. We want him on Leviathan, or Behemoth. Yeah, we should be good. Alright, time for Nunkey. I don't think this boss ambushes. This is actually a recent boss, but I don't remember. I don't think he ambushes. Oh yeah, just the buff to himself. Alright, so we need to deal Ice, Lightning, Wind, and Earth. Alright, so let's see, dual cast. Well, there's Wind and Earth, so we'll do Ice and Lightning next. Yeah. So we need to break attack and magic. We'll go ahead and cover with Wilhelm. Zarg will give us Prismatic Barrier. And Frievia will Frostflower Blitz. Oh, wait a minute. Should I Frostflower Blitz? It doesn't matter for this phase. And as you can see, the boss is not broken yet. Alright, let's do a better attack break on the boss. Let's break the defense and spirit. And, whoops, not that. Let's go ahead and Vengeance Blade. And Frostflower Assault. We need to deal ice and lightning damage still. So let's, oh, we did ice. Oh, no, we didn't actually. So it's Curaja and lightning. And then we'll chain. Alright, next phase. Did I break the boss's stats? I did. Alright, so now we can finally get Barrel's Good Break online. So ice is the last thing we need to deal. Let's do that right now. Let's go ahead and dual cast ice and a heal. So all the elemental damages are complete. We'll refresh cover with Wilhelm. That's final doink. Yoink. Best name ever. Alright. So now we can start pushing a phase each turn pretty easily. The good defense and spirit break. Alright, let's go ahead and Force of Light. Is ice okay to use here? It is. So I'll Saber Arch, Frostflower Blitz, because I'm going to go ahead and Arcadian Light for the stop immunity, because that's coming up soon. Let's go ahead and chain. Wilhelm doesn't have a lot to do. We'll just guard, or do that. And we'll do some mana regen with Rim. Alright, let's chain again. Excellent. We'll guard Wilhelm. And we'll mana regen again. And Zarg will Word of Light, or Word of Law, give us nice mitigation buff. So this is going to be the phase where the boss does stop and buffs himself. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and dispel that with Rim. Let's dispel the boss's buff into a heal. Barrel is going to final doink. The boss is immune to ice on this phase, so we're going to Flower Assault. Stick to our Holy Element. That. Wilhelm will cover again. Alright, so we're out of that phase. Now we're in the... this is the part where Wilhelm's going to... or the boss is going to take tremendous amounts of damage. Alright, so we're going to guard Wilhelm because we're going to push that big threshold next turn. So we're going to Penance Poke. We're going to Flower Assault. Zarg is going to Vengeance. And I don't think we're going to need it, but we're going to AoE Re-Raise with Rim. Alright, here comes the final threshold. And he has dodge buff up, but Wilhelm's going to counter and remove it. There it is. And the last mission is to finish with a Limit Burst. So we'll do that with Rim. Oops. Let's reload Rim. And hit everybody and go. So Rim does her Limit Burst. Chain the boss. Finish with a limit. Complete. So we have used the same 5-man team to do all 10 Chamber of Arms. And we did it every single mission for all of them. Althea was kind of messy. That was my mistake. The rest of them went pretty smooth. Just a few minor pieces of gear changes. And that was our versatile team. Alright. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Later this month we should be getting Dabi, who will be here for the Great Sword. And then we'll be getting Seidosud for the Genji armor. And then we get Alferg for the Ragnarok sword. And after all that, in the middle, we get a portal that brings up Warden Welter for the Grand Star. I look forward to seeing y'all for the rest of it. Later.